Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here and welcome to beautiful Santa Monica Beach. We're gonna run through a quick little hip opening sequence, so let's get right into it. Meet me down into a cross-legged position on the floor, and we're just gonna work in some little circles here above our crossed legs. So we're just gonna go in a few circles just to warm up the hips and the lower back. Take some nice deep breaths here. And we're gonna switch positions. So if you've been sitting all week at a desk in a chair, your hips are gonna be really tight. So a good thing to do is come home and sit on the floor and run through this sequence right here. All right, now we're gonna tuck one hand underneath our knee. We're gonna drop that forearm to the ground, and then we're gonna push out on our opposite thigh here. And all I want you to do is rotate your shoulder up. So you're gonna pull on that knee, rotate the shoulder up, and look straight up into the sky. You should feel a nice stretch right in the kind of lower oblique area and in the groin and the lower back. Take another deep breath here. And we're gonna roll forward to switch and transition to the other side. Again, tuck that hand underneath the knee and then push out on that opposite thigh and take some deep belly breaths right here. And let's take one more deep breath together. And on the exhale, I want you to come forward. And you're gonna bring the arms forward, reach as far as you can. All right, we got some noise in the background. Hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing here. All right, I want you to come up, and all we're gonna do from here is we're gonna rotate one leg all the way back, and we're gonna get into this 90-90 position. And what I want you to do here is lock that front foot into place. We're gonna have the other hand outside of our knee, and we're gonna work in some circles above that front leg, going nice and slow, greasing that groove. Something to focus on here: if you find a sticking point where you feel like it's a little bit tighter than the other directions that you're moving in, stay there and move back and forth in that direction. So we're just gonna move back and forth, and if you're feeling great, go all the way around, really greasing that groove. All right, we're gonna come all the way up, and I just want you to put your opposite hand of that knee out on the outside of the knee and just twist back, getting in that rotation work for the back. Try to look behind you. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, come back forward, and we're gonna switch sides. This is the last thing we're gonna do. Switching to the other leg here. We're gonna put our hand on top of that front foot, locking that foot in place. Other hand on the outside of our knee. Again, moving through little circles here above the front leg, greasing that groove. All right, we're gonna do a few more. Again, if you find a sticking point, go back and forth till you've really unlocked that stickiness, lubricated that joint, and then move all the way through the rest of that motion here. Let's take another deep breath together and go all the way around. All right, now we're gonna do our little rotation work, taking that hand on the outside of the knee, twist, look behind you if you can. And we're gonna take one more deep breath into the belly. And on the exhale, rotate back forward, and that is it. A nice little hip opening sequence. Again, if you're really tight after a long day of work, get home, come to the floor, and do this with me. All right, see you in the next video.